It's time for In the Kitchen with the Ramseys. Christy Rich Ramsey's right there behind the counter. She's going to be cooking a fabulous homemade pizza today. And this is a homemade pizza that, overall, very nutritious for the kids too. We'll be showing you how. She's going to make some dough and some sauce and some other things. We'll get all that ready for you when we come back to In the Kitchen with the Ramseys.
Hey everybody, we're in the Ramsey Kitchen and we are gonna make homemade pizza. And when I mean homemade, I mean homemade. We are going to make the dough from scratch. We are going to make the sauce in our Deluxe Cooking Blender. We're going to make the toppings in our stainless nonstick skillet. And everything is going to be made from scratch. And we are also, because pizza is considered to be very unhealthy, we are going to show you something that's brand new in October that Pampered Chef has come out with that you can add to your family's meals to make them healthier. These are what is called Enrichables. Enrichables. They are little packages of nutrition that are tasteless. One of them is colorless, one of them is green. But you've got your cal and fiber, and you've got your pea protein. Because how many of us have trouble getting all of our nutrients in for the day, or how many of our kids are picky with their vegetables and don't like to eat any vegetables? So for our dough, we are actually going to add a pack of pea protein, and it's no color. And that's actually going to add some protein, very healthy protein, to our dough. And our sauce is actually made mostly of vegetables, and it's a hidden vegetable marinara. And so your kids will never know that it's veggie. They're just gonna think it's spaghetti sauce. And we're also gonna add the cal and fiber to that. And that is going to amp up those veggies, and the kids or the family who don't eat veggies will never know it. So we are gonna do a very, very simple 2-ingredient dough. I'm not even going to bring you through everything. It's 2 ingredients. It's literally self-rising flour. I use white lily and plain Greek yogurt, and I am going to add in a tablespoon of the Pampered Chef Italian Seasoning to give that some extra flavor. So I'm just going to add it all into the bowl real quick here. And there it goes. These are our silicone measuring bowls. They are awesome. Measuring cups. There's 3 sizes. And this is our, help me, honey.
All measure.
Measure all cup.
Measure all cup, that's right.
The first one, it's the 2-cup measure all cup. And that goes straight in there. Simple as everything. And then I've got our Italian seasoning. I'm telling you, the Pampered Chef seasonings are a cut above the rest. And we're gonna dump that in there to give it a little extra oomph. And I'm not gonna keep you on here for, where is my little thingy? Here it is, to bring it up. There we go, bring it up. There you go. And we're just gonna turn that on and form it into a dough ball. And we'll be back as soon as the dough is finished. And we're back. Our dough has magically appeared. We had to use a KitchenAid, obviously, with the dough hook to use it. You could also do it with your hands. KitchenAid is faster. I left this part out to show you how easily this can work into your meals. And you can put this in anything. This is the, oops, wrong one. I don't want to do cal and fiber and dough. We'll have green dough. This is the pea protein. And you'll see that it has no color, and it's going to work right into this dough like nothing's there. So we just need to work through the dough. I'm going to make a little well. And go ahead and dump that in. And it will not add any color to this dough at all.
Or taste.
Or taste. You won't even know it's in there. But what this is going to do is it's going to add protein to your crust. And, you know, you're eating carbs. And a lot of times pizza obviously is a lot of carbs. And so adding in the protein is going to help you get more full and stick to your ribs out of your carbs. So maybe your kids won't be as hungry if they eat it too. But this is a great pizza dough recipe. Very easy to work. A lot of fun, kind of like playing with Play-Doh. And just gonna probably fast forward to that part. And we're probably I'm gonna make it into a ball and roll it out. We've got our prepared pizza stone there.
She has used the silicone basting brush to brush this with extra virgin olive oil. So that's the coating, that's the gleam that you see on the pizza stone.
Now, I am not an expert roller or pizza crust maker, but we are going to give this a shot.
I would like to add that the dough smells incredible,
Yes.
especially with the Italian seasoning.
And you can see little traces of the pea protein in there, but
You're not going to taste it.
once it bakes in and the toppings are on, you will never know. And then you put in things like your recipes of soup or ground beef or breakfast or eggs or anything, you will not know that that is in there at all. So once we get this on the pizza stone, we are going to pre-bake it for just a few minutes to kind of give it a head start. And then we are going to make our sauce in the Deluxe Cooking Blender. And it's not very pretty right now, but we will get it there.
Now the oven is preheated to 500, is that correct?
Yes.
How long are you going to put the crust in there on the stone?
Like 3 minutes to
Okay.
just kind of give it
A little
head
crispness?
start.
Okay. Something that the sauce and toppings can work with?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Not very long at all, just... Okay, I hope this doesn't fall apart. We're camera people. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to press it out further into our stone. Now this is going to be not a real thin crust pizza.
Kind of a hand tossed.
Yeah,
It's kind of a hand toss, which it really is.
literally hand.
Literally
I didn't
hand
toss it. I'm
hand pressed.
not that ambitious.
Hand pressed, hand rolled. There we go.
And there it is. We will be back when we clean up the counter to show you the sauce. We'll be back. We're back, and we are going to use the Deluxe Cooking Blender. This is a brand new Pampered Chef product. Came out in September. This is actually going to make our marinara and pizza sauce, and it is made entirely up of vegetables. Now before you say bleh, give it a chance, because no one is going to know that this is any different than any marinara sauce from anything really. So we're just gonna open up our blender. We love the little tune that it plays when we open it. Recipe calls for 2 ounces or 1/4 cup of water in the bottom. And then we're going to do a tablespoon of our Italian seasoning. More Italian seasoning, yummy. Love that. Or a little more. Hey, a little more is okay. We'll go with that. And then we're going to add in, let's see. I forgot the salt. One moment, please. It is asking for a tablespoon, let's see, a teaspoon of salt. So we're just gonna grind about that much in there. I'm not always a measurer. I kind of eyeball it. And then we're going to do 4 garlic cloves. Now this is fun. We have 3 large garlic cloves. I think that's enough. Oh no, we do have 4. This is our garlic peeler. This is the most awesome little thing ever, and it's so simple. If you hate peeling garlic, you put it in the little sleeve and roll, 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 and out it pops. 1, and and then it calls for, let's see. Oh, here's the kicker, guys. This is our, I'm terrible at names, but it's a straining measuring cup where you can wash your strawberries, your vegetables, your carrots, your grapes, and then measure at the same time. And so we're gonna throw them, it's a cup, and we just use baby carrots. And then a small zucchini cut into chunks. This is our 5-inch Santoku knife. My favorite, I love it. And it's so simple, guys. This is super easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We lost 1, 3, 4, and 1. And we're going to throw that in.
Looking good.
And then now we're going to add our Enrichables. This is the kale and fiber. This is equal to eating 2 full, is it 2 full?
3 full
2
cups of
cups of
vegetables.
kale, 8 grams of fiber.
That's right.
And it's also got chicory root, which is a wonderful, wonderful source of fiber. And literally, you will not know it's in there. It's green, but the red of the tomato that we're going to add at the end stage is going to completely cover that up. It has no flavor at all. You will not know it's in there. Your kids won't know it's in there, but you are packing the veggies in this meal. And this can also, this marinara can also be used on pasta, and you can make like a pasta bar and do like chicken and sausage or mushrooms and kind of have your family build their own pasta bowl. But you feel good knowing that the sauce is 100% veggies. And I gotta go that way. There we go. Alrighty. And then we're going to just put this help me, honey. Deluxe Cooking Blender on the heated puree. And we're gonna press start. So while we're doing that, I'm just peeling an onion here. He'll show you how the blender works while I do that. It goes through stages.
see that in focus, but it actually says heated puree. Where you have 73 there, that's the actual temperature that the blender is cooking at currently, and it will actually tell you that it's either blending. See, now it's on blend, and it will go back to heat mode. So it's heating up.
Tell them how this blender has actually a heating element, whereas some of the competitor blenders only have friction. That's what heats it.
Right, this actually has a heating element. If you notice, you'll see the bottom handle here and the top handle here, and then you see this black base. That black base is actually the heating element, which it has a separate heating element, and that heating element is what actually cooks your food right in the blender. So you know how you have to take everything from the blender to the pot. You've got so many different dishes that you're going to have to go through. With the Deluxe Cooking Blender, you do not have that. We have actually made a great cheddar broccoli potato soup in this, and it came out wonderful. And we're talking one dish, and then the great part about this, because it has its own heating element, this thing does not go in the sink, and it does not go in the dishwasher. This thing right here actually has a heated wash. It's really hard to see that, it's not coming into focus, but right on the bottom right here, I'm going to point to it right here, that's a heated wash setting. And what that does is this actually is a self-cleaning blender. This takes Vitamix and the Ninja Bullet. It takes both of those systems and it blows them both out of the water. And where you're going to pay probably $600 for either one of those systems, this thing's $349. But right now, if you host a virtual Pampered Chef party with us in October or November, this thing you can actually get at 60% off. We're talking $139. That's amazing for this thing right here. You can't beat this. This thing does soups. This thing does blended drinks, smoothies. It does sauces. It'll grind coffee. Yeah, you can make homemade peanut butter, jams, jellies. You could can tomatoes with this. You can do anything with this thing. This thing will literally change the way you cook in the kitchen.
Pasta sauce.
Yeah, we're making pasta sauce. Pizza sauce right now, but we're literally making pizza sauce in this thing.
Okay, honey, I'm gonna slice an onion because our toppings are gonna be sautéed onion, mushroom, and Italian sausage. That's what we like, but we love the santoku and how quick and easy it cuts everything.
So you said Italian sausage, onion, and mushroom.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm just doing some strips of onion. Probably won't even use all of this. Probably use about that much. Save that for later. And then we've got what's called the quick slice here. And it is going to make quick work out of slicing mushrooms. And we've got baby Bella mushrooms.
Baby Bellas are amazing, especially on pizza.
And what we're going to do is we're going to saute our sausage in the we're going to saute our sausage in the 10-inch nonstick stainless skillet, and then we're going to drain it and use the frond or the juice that's left over from the sausage, and we're going to saute the onion and mushroom and put that on top of it. So we just need to line this thing up, and here we go.
You've got easy to use handles on the side.
And easy mushrooms.
Look at that.
And that's probably enough for the pizza, I would say.
Yes.
You can also slice strawberries, olives, eggs, all kinds of things. Now this is our microplane grater, And we are going to use fresh mozzarella. I'm a big fan of Polly-O.
And that is whole milk mozzarella.
Yummy.
If you're not using whole milk mozzarella, I don't know why you're using mozzarella.
And this has a safety feature, and it is absolutely a safety feature that is necessary. That holds the cheese. Because you can get hurt with these things.
Look at that.
I'm just gonna get the initial little bit off. I'm gonna grate that down just a little bit. But when it gets close is really kind of when you wanna make sure you have that attachment on.
And especially if you have kids in the kitchen working with you.
Absolutely.
You know, pizza night is a fun night for kids to work with you. And it's good to have family involvement.
Who doesn't like fresh grated cheese?
Yes, indeed.
That just hooks on. I need to mush it in there a little.
Yeah.
I cut it a little too big, and that's okay.
Look at that. I want you to see this attachment because it literally slides along the grater. You're not touching the cheese, and you're not touching the blade, more important. Great, great safety feature. Like I said, especially if kids say, hey, Mom, Dad, I really want to grate the cheese. Then, hey, that's perfect.
And you can tell this is good quality mozzarella because how soft it is.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Beautiful. And we will be back as soon as it's time to make the meat, sausage, and add our add-ins. Our blender has just finished its cycle, and now you can see we have a green sauce. And we're hoping to remedy that and make it red. We've got to add in 2 things. Now the recipe does not call for this, but we're adding it in because we're making it as a pizza sauce. We're going to add in a tablespoon of tomato paste. And that's our measure all spoons. This base is sticky. And then we have a can of petite diced tomatoes, which we used our awesome Pampered Chef can opener to open. My cameraman did that for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And then
looks like Christmas in that blender.
Just gonna put the lid back on. And it says to press cancel.
We'll do that right down here. This is it right here. Cancel on the
and
side.
then select custom blend.
Okay. Yes, custom blend.
And then we're just gonna do for 30 seconds. Sauce is not red, and I'm sure that the kale definitely helped change the color, but I'm gonna take a little taste. Oh my. Oh, that's delicious.
That's the cook admiring her own sauce.
It's a Pampered Chef recipe. So we're gonna let that sit, and we actually are gonna take it off of the heating element and allow it to hopefully thicken up just a little bit. So we're done with that. Turn it off. And my husband's gonna come over here, my cameraman. We have just now finished the crust. And put that over there. And partially baked. I did do it for 4 minutes. That's it. And now's the last step before we put it in the oven. I've got some, this is our nonstick, and look at that, awesome. You can see the stainless shows through the nonstick coating. There are no rivets. It cleans up in a breeze. I'm gonna throw that in there with the paper. Oops. I'm actually gonna let that sear for just a moment, and we'll come right back as soon as we start doing the rest of our tasks. Okay, we are going to go ahead and demonstrate the mix and chop. If you do not have a mix and chop, you need a mix and chop. Not to beat your husband or wife with, or your children or anything, but you need a mix and chop. So basically it makes easy work of your chop meat.
It makes mincemeat of your ground meat.
It makes mincemeat of your ground meat.
I'm corny.
And you can see, I left that to sear, but you can kind of see right there how beautiful and brown that meat is going to get. And that's kind of what we want it to do. I am not going to do it too fine, because I like a few chunks on my
Like some chunks for toppings. And we have mushrooms and onions here that will go in the saute pan as well.
Now what I'll do is when this is done, we'll drain it because we don't want greasy meat. And I will use the prawn. The prawn is, see the yummy juices that are kind of collecting on the bottom. That will flavor our mushrooms and onions, and then we'll put our pizza together. We'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm behind the camera for a few minutes just because I wanted to show you, now that we've got the sausage all browned up, we've got some yummy sausage grease or fran in there that's going to kind of flavor mushrooms and onions that will also go on top of this pizza. And I am so impressed by these pans. These nonstick stainless pans are everything stainless should be, only they're easy to clean, which is truly, truly, in today's busy world, very important that we don't spend 3 hours cleaning our kitchen. And Brooks likes to make steaks in these, and anything that you need to make in a frying pan, this is our new go-to. That's browned up nicely, and we will be right back, and we'll be assembling the pizza next.
Okay, there you are. Look at that.
We have a partially pre-baked pizza crust in for 4 minutes. We're going to assemble. Here's our sauce. It's kind of an orangey color, which
Smells
I don't
great.
mind, but I tasted it again while you were out, and I'm like, this is really delicious. The flavor is just phenomenal. So I'm just gonna, it might not be enough, but we'll add more. Spread it out. you don't have our scrapers, the Pampered Chef scrapers are
phenomenal
best.
tools. Yes.
Oh, that smells so good.
Yeah, that sauce.
It's just really too bad we can't invent smell-o-vision.
I canceled our subscription. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm gonna go almost a little more. I'm gonna tell you what, it's been worth every minute. I cannot wait to see
Finished product.
how this tastes. And this is a fun project that you can do with the kids and with your family. October 2019, the guest benefit reward, when you spend $80 in products, you can either choose the new pizza cutter or the personal size pizza stone, which is awesome. They've really gone out of their way to pick great things. So we are kind of doing this in honor of the pizza theme that we've got going on for October. All right, so we are ready to put the deliciousness on this pizza. I'm going to start with the cheese. Oh.
Whole milk mozzarella.
Polio, y'all. If you can get polio, it's the best.
This is what we grated earlier.
Really yum. Got beautiful Italian sausage crumbles.
Oh yeah.
And you can see, if you look close, how there's a piece, how the pan, Nonstick Stainless, kind of just really, we've got pizza crumbles for another time.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, we could use this in the sauce and have pasta next week, actually.
Yeah.
So we've got leftover pasta sauce and leftover sausage. All right, so this, y'all, this is the pan. Look how clean that is. Just not even been cleaned yet, but look, you know, stainless. You know, and we didn't use any extra oils.
Nope.
Look at that beautiful.
Sauteed mushrooms and onions, and that's really the way to go before you bake it on your pizza. If you want to do raw vegetables, then by all means go ahead, but for me, sauteed is the way to go.
It's a little hot, so
All that's going to render down onto that pizza, and man, that's going to be fantastic.
oh, y'all, smell-o-vision needs to become a thing. And that's it. And really, that's going to clean off quicker than you can.
Blink an eye.
You can literally say, okay, boom, 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 round, round. It's clean. All right. We are going to come back after this baby is done. That looks so good. We're going to go 500, I think about 10 minutes, and we're going to keep an eye on it. But I think we'll be good in about 10 minutes. So we will be back and we will show you the finished product. We're excited.
And guys, we are back. Pizza is obviously out of the oven. And would you look at that? Look at that. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous pizza. Now, the pie cutter that she has there. Pizza cutter. This is a Pampered Chef item. It's one of the older ones, and you know what?
The new one has a little thing on it that chops the pizza bones.
Yeah.
Like that. This one is probably 12 years old, and
Stand the test of
frankly,
time there.
I don't see a reason to upgrade because this one still works so well. But our son Connor here, who is going to be our official taste tester.
Say hi, Connor.
He's ready. Hello. Okay, well, hopefully this will cut good.
That's a good looking pizza.
If you could smell it in here, it is like 5-star pizza restaurant.
Heaven.
All right. Make sure we're good. It is really, really beautiful.
Wow, look at that. Yes, indeed.
Let's see, what's the crust gonna look like? Oh yeah. Look at that, that's beautiful.
All right.
That's
So,
pretty hot.
pretty hot. Grab him a fork there.
You need a fork?
There's Parmesan, of course. We like
Hey, I grew up in Chicago.
Parmesan
area
on the pizza.
Where we can use a fork for our pizza.
Yeah, deep dish. Which this is a hand toss, really, but kind of the same thing. Cut into that.
While he's cutting and that's cooling a second, I want to talk about this pie stone. It is the glazed large pie stone, and as you can see, it
Pretty clean.
cooks it beautifully. It did not stick. I did put a little EVOO or extra virgin olive oil on the surface before we put the crust on, but that is a heavy, beautiful, wonderful pizza. I'm almost thinking if you like a thin crust, you could take that dough recipe and cut it in half and have a thin
Probably.
crust.
I think so. Okay.
Having some trouble there, bud. It's hot. Well, don't burn yourself.
That's right. Ah, there we go. And
How's it taste?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
can you
that's
tell that there's kale and carrots and
Actually, no, not really.
protein powder with the pea protein?
No.
Does it taste like there's anything weird in it at all?
No, it really doesn't.
Does it taste at all? And he's not being coached. Connor is famous for being very honest.
brutal.
Does it taste anything like Pizza Hut?
Honestly, I'd actually have to say it tastes better than Pizza Hut.
Awesome.
in my opinion.
Well, hey, then we've succeeded.
Success with the pizza.
So have a pizza night with your family. Thank you for joining us. And it has been worth, yes, it has taken a little extra time, but you know what? It's family night. It's a Saturday night. And we have enjoyed it. And we are fixing to enjoy some pizza. So we thank you for joining us. And we will see you the next time.
That is all for In the Kitchen with the Ramseys Pizza Night. Family fun on Saturday night. We hope you all have enjoyed it. God bless you. And we'll see you next time. Good night.